fast. I still gotta get my mama to wipe picky with the grass. All these demons in my past, man, I swear they love to haunt a nigga. And all the times I opened up, make me a garden nigga. My last piece turned me into
I told you that shit is hard, bro.
Yo, what?
That shit is
Yo,
hard.
I feel big right now, bro.
That shit is hard, bro.
That's definitely being added to my gym playlist.
That shit is hard.
Yo, Harder Days by Elijah the Boy.
Hard Days.
Hard Days?
Yeah.
I said Harder Days?
Yeah, it's
Hard Days by Elijah the Boy. It's a local artist. He's out from the city, right?
He's from the city.
That's dope. And you guys, you could catch it on all streaming platforms?
Yeah, I believe so. I
definitely on Apple Music.
Yeah, I started following him soon, kind of like plugged me into his music, like in like he like threw me the alley to get his music, and I started following him on IG, and he was doing the promo, and I just loved how he was promoting this record because he dropped the video. He was just going so hard with it, and then the record was hard. So I was like, I'm here for it. Like,
Hard Days, Elijah the Boy. This is your host and your favorite multifaceted black girl, Alexandra Alexis. I'm here with Black Nasarima, Black. Son Nunaga.
I'm here to not drink today.
I was about to say,
Hold the cup. Mr. Hold the cup.
We got SOS Brady.
SOS
for president. Save yourself.
Save our shenanigans.
Save our. I like that. Save our shenanigans.
Save our sentences.
Save our sentences.
Yeah, that's
what
a
my
good one.
writing
That's a good one.
teachers.
And then we got our couch niggas. Actually, we got one couch nigga, and then we got a little sensei over there. We starting off with Lucid.
Hello.
What's up, Luce? Luce, you been in go mode, bro.
Yo,
You
Lucid
been in
been
the
dropping.
stool
Yo,
locked
Lucid,
up,
he lives in the stool, bro.
That's why you haven't gotten a haircut, bro. I feel it.
Damn right.
That's why he's called a couch nigga, because technically this is his couch, because this is his home.
I live here, basically. You live in this.
That's a fact.
We got
I like the hat, so.
Yeah, that's
You look fire. And then behind the cameras, of course, we got
You look
Tarito.
like, hold on, can I say you look like you about to take me to the illest village ever, bro? Like,
Why show you where we go to right?
Samurai Choplo.
Whenever we do
Samurai Choplo.
see, right?
Whenever we do Sue's intro, I just think about drop it like it's hot.
Oh, that
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
true. That's so true.
That makes sense.
You done? Yeah. Like I said, behind the cameras, we got the one and only Tarito. And then today in the building, we got Jasmine. I gotta get Jazz a good drop. Like, Jasmine.
It's all jazz.
No, Ting One. I like Ting One. We got Ting One in the building. I like that. And then this is the third episode of season 2 of PassTheAux. Yo, guys, we got a lot of shit to
How
talk
rude
about.
are y'all right now?
Are we doing something or like?
Rude.
Y'all can go to the back.
That's my fault.
Y'all niggas is mad
I
rude.
was asking about the artifacts, bro.
Okay, my fault. So ask the question now. What about the artifacts? I'll answer.
I dropped the song, I know.
Crazy.
Soon, tell us a little bit about the hat.
Yeah, tell us about the hat, bro.
Oh, this shit was hanging on my wall in my house, so I just grabbed it.
See, that's all I need.
That's what
hanging off the wall, so we grabbed it.
Can we explain the artifacts though for real?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, soon. Where's that from?
So actually, yeah, this is from Japan, and
Nice.
you know, we were talking about our ancestry and stuff, and my ancestry is pretty like odd. Because my father, he's Dominican, but he was raised by Japanese people. So we have a lot of Japanese culture in my house. So yeah, you know, it's like, I like to consider myself an earthling. You know, that's my culture.
Let's go.
You know?
Let's go.
That's dope. And now you missed Africa.
Well, you know, we got a beautiful woman over here.
Of course, all women are beautiful.
Yes. We got a king in the back made out of copper, our beautiful woman made out of wood, and another mask here made out of wood. These are all just things I got from my crib. All these people are from Benin City, in Nigeria.
Benin.
West Africa,
Nigeria.
That shit Benin just sound rich. Like it sound rich.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Benin, look, we gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But this is all stuff right here. That's made out of copper, wood. Nothing out of wood.
Bro, I got mad facial features of these people, bro. These are my aunts and uncles.
Don't disrespect.
Said I swing the cat.
Anyway, all right, so I guess we can start our episode. You are so fresh. Let me me take a moment. Get myself back together.
It's all love, right? It's all love.
Yo, guys, we haven't been here in a while. Yo, there's mad shit been going on, and every single time I'm like, yo, PassTheAux, we gotta shoot tomorrow. Like, what's going on?
I feel like every week the world gets a little bit more fucked up. Like, and it's like it just starts turning upside down a little bit more every single
like this
week.
shit is glitching.
Yeah. Like
bro. God got to take the disc out. Blown up.
The funniest thing I've been seeing, because you guys know I'm a hip hop lover. I love music. I like study the lives of celebrities, like literally. But the funniest thing I've seen, which is like a first topic, is kind of just like, yo, niggas don't give a fuck about what celebrities and influencers are saying anymore, bro. Nope. Like, it's like nobody cares.
Elaborate on that.
It's just like I just been seeing the energy and the climate. It's like if you don't really got something to say anymore, I feel like niggas don't really care anymore. And I just been seeing like, of course, the cancel culture has been alive and real for a long time, but like more than ever, I've been seeing celebrities like, bruh, stop talking. Nobody gives a fuck anymore. It just doesn't do it anymore. Like that influence that they used to have, I feel like is slowly but surely dying. Wow. And I don't know if it's like with the whole death of the universe and this new resurgence, but like, bruh, it's just, I feel like with the world changing, celebrities and influencers are changing.
So, all right, Brady, how do you feel about that? Why do you think that is?
I mean, like, I feel like I agree and disagree. Like, I agree 100% wholeheartedly, especially when I saw that Kanye video of him at the rally, and the girl on the phone was taking the video, and he just said some crazy shit. He said, "Oh, this one we leave." She was like, "Oh yeah, now we out now." Like, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm out now.
Yeah,
like, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here."
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So like, I hear you too, and I think that just plays into a part of this bigger fish to fry right now. Like, people are really, you know what I mean? If you're a celebrity, you got to come with it. Like, you got to come right. Like, and you got to come with something, important and meaningful right now. You know what I mean? So it's like, these niggas is really going through it. But on the flip side, I feel like there's still that worship that, that celebrity worship that people just,
do y'all feel like they feel it though? Do you feel like it's affecting celebrities right now?
Of course.
Yeah.
Speak to it.
Yeah. It's weird. You don't notice, like, sometimes it's like, they don't even know what to do with themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, they be posting stuff, or they just be out like, so, I'm here with my kids.
Treading lightly.
It's like, I'm here with my kids, and, he was playing a video game.
New album coming soon.
Like, where did that come from? So,
Phil, what you think about that? What you think?
Yeah.
I think I covered it. If you gonna say something now, it's gotta mean something. It's not content for just content's sake at this point to most people. But people have a brand and contracts to hold up, so they're gonna do what they have to do.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you know what's so
Business as
funny?
usual.
I could tell the niggas that had bread before COVID lost mad bread and are having a hard time recouping. I know who it is.
Yeah,
You could just
you can
tell
see
who it
it,
is.
yeah.
You can see who it is. That's crazy. The people who didn't prepare for this. Like the
I
people
mean,
who
I don't
really
think it was hard to prepare for this.
not prepared, but didn't plan in
Yeah,
general.
I know what you're saying.
For,
Like,
for shit. For
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, celebrities are in a weird spot right now. Like, and it was already approaching us before COVID, but now it's just like
It's amplified.
Yeah, like y'all
nothing else
niggas.
to look at.
It looks like celebrity, like that higher upper echelon shit. It really seems like that's just where you go fucking crazy. Like that's where you lose your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I feel like a lens is definitely being put on not just only celebrities but influencers, because in this world, this day and age, influencers are low-key like just low-rated celebrities now, Yeah. And even on YouTube, I be seeing it like, so many celebrities are being called out for brands that they support, brands that they've worked with.
Who's that makeup artist?
Jackie Aina, Nigeria stand-up. I love Jackie, but she's a Nigerian YouTuber, and she's one of the only black YouTubers who are as big as she is in YouTube, And she's been saying how she's been taking a backseat with YouTube because it doesn't feel the same anymore. It feels like now she's being attacked for every little thing. It feels like, she can't talk about certain things, and as a black person, she knows she's obligated to speak about certain things, but then that affects her brand deals, that affects her pockets. And it's like a lot of influencers, outside of the celebrity world, because I'm heavy on YouTube too, like they're really being affected, bro, like to the point that they're not even putting out content, like because they're just like, I'm not fucking with this right now. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I just wanted to hear y'all opinions.
It's weird. There was a shift when and it's weird. I feel like this got amplified and catapulted once George Floyd was murdered. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It's like everyone was looking for something positive to say or which influencer has something to say, and it's like even more than that, people were so ready to challenge any position that people had. I feel like back in the day we weren't so ready to challenge celebrities like that. It was like,
or we were, but it wasn't as
Open.
on Front
Front
Street. You know what I'm
Street,
saying?
yeah.
it's like the first thing you see when anybody does something to celebrity, it's just like, oh, you're wrong. People are free with it. They make jokes with it. You know
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
a fact. And that's not even with celebrities, even with people. If you're reading like the comments, you have an opinion, you comment on a picture or whatever,
Somebody's
you're
gonna-
open.
yep.
You left yourself
Yeah.
open.
Yep.
Someone's
Yep.
gonna find something that you said and take it left.
It must be hard to be a celebrity though, like for real, like on
Influencer in
that
general.
level, like
Yeah.
for real, like it really must be hard,
course
like
it
to deal with that
Especially
many
a
people,
black, but
like,
not
how much
even more so
energy.
than a celebrity, a black celebrity, because it's like, especially in these times, because it's not like you can't be an aesthetic anymore. You can't just be this type
have
of.
to be bigger than
You
that.
gotta be bigger than that. Like you
Bigger
have a
than aesthetic.
responsibility to the black community, and I feel like black people. It's really hard for black influencers right now because they're still dealing with it real time, like we are. You know what I mean? But now they have to say these things. They have to, preface their videos with, Black Lives Matter, and they have to be able to have these open and honest, transparent conversations. And they're not a lot of them are built for this shit. A lot of them are not built for this, and. It's like even with like Tamar Braxton, I'm really hoping she's doing okay. But like even she like suicide. Like I feel like everything.
committed suicide?
No. She attempted. Sorry, I'm sorry for not prefacing. Attempted suicide. But like even her attempting to end her life. It's really showing. And even Amanda Seales, she just came out talking about how like when she left the Real, a part of her leaving the Real was because she was thinking about ending her life. And like just all these celebrities coming out and saying these things, and it's just like
That's what happens when you touch blood money, bro. It just turns you.
So, and I think we was talking about that earlier. Was it's just like we're kind of like grateful, like you know what I'm saying, to get our bearings before we get into that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of people get into that without getting themselves fully checked, and then they lose their fucking minds. Like so, it's like we do have like a blessing in that aspect where it's like, at least we are comfortable enough with self, because even that, you still gonna be challenged at that point.
Of course,
but it's like if you don't know yourself,
and then
you're going in this motherfucker,
and people are telling
like,
you who you are.
Yeah,
that's where you
wild.
get that's when you get the craziest stories. But again, I feel like it's just always important to humanize people too, and just remember, because even going into our next topic, Kanye West.
Are we humanizing Kanye West? Are we gonna?
Before we do that,
What's up? Talk to me, Phil.
I was watching Dave Chappelle's his last special along with not
on YouTube, right?
46, his last
I know
special,
what you're talking about.
as well as like his Mark Twain acceptance,
Sticks and Stones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in his acceptance, he was like, man, with all this shit going on right now, comedy is the last area of free speech.
Yeah.
Because not at all. Not at all. Completely free speech.
What's the point? So where does that come from though?
It comes from comedians are the last people that could tell the truth and make you laugh about it. In my processing of things, because every comedian has a crowd. You might not be in the right crowd, but
you have a crowd.
That gives people a way to have that conversation that people are so uncomfortable having.
That's a fact.
You don't think
you can't cancel somebody's
artists can do
career.
that? You don't think artists have that freedom still?
You see artists getting cooked right now for trying to say something. When the
Okay,
baby
got you.
first dropped that BLM remix, we was like, what the fuck is this? But they were like, okay. You know what I mean? It has to mean something. It can't just be out there for no reason.
The what?
The babies. They did that freestyle verse.
It's weird when you do that, because Black Lives Matter and the whole thing has just become a prop in some places.
But that's the
You know what
thing.
I'm
I have
saying?
a feeling though. It's like where are we drawing the line between? Because don't we always tell people if you're an artist first to put that in your music? But then it's like, then we do it, or they do it, and it's seen as a prop.
I see exactly.
You know what I'm
artists
saying? It's
are
like
independent.
when do
Artists
we
are
draw
independent.
that like? When do we make that separation?
That's why you should be a Cole or a Kendrick who always talked about this shit. So now when it's actually happening and you talk about this shit, niggas actually listen to you.
Cole still got hands though. Cole still got hands for that whole thing.
Yep.
Cole's getting hands.
That's my issue.
Everybody's up for grabs, man.
Everybody's up for grabs.
That's my issue with what's going on right now. I don't like the fact that like Black Lives Matter and black black wokeness is like becoming a fad, and I know that's crazy that I said that, but it's like they're almost like pushing past everything that we've been through and just like, yeah, we see what y'all going through now, we get it, you know, here's our ads now, we're with you, we stand by you now, you know what I'm saying?
Just
like,
because you put it on the court or spray paint it on a picture,
yeah,
now,
like,
it doesn't
Just
mean-
because you switch a name to Martin Luther King Boulevard doesn't
Like,
make
you
me
know what
feel
I'm saying?
good.
Like,
Like,
it doesn't-
it's like, it's just,
it's not really
fluff.
doing
It feels
too
like
much.
fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just seems like-
I feel like, you know, what it represents is supposed to be the bigger thing. You know, when we put enough pressure, they're going to do something. Granted, nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for a street sign that says white man.
No, of course.
but no one
nobody-
asked to be in slavery either, so it's like, you know, like
We don't really have that many
is the best
options
point
here.
I've heard in the past 2 years.
I mean,
Yo, nobody asked to be.
that's a
in
fact. Kanye West, it was not a choice, but going back to Kanye
chains.
West, like,
Slavery is a choice.
So okay, so let's start off with so we already seen the tweets, we seen the memes, we seen everything. So
I love
this don't
this
gotta
shit.
be a Kanye West
I love
slander
Kanye, bro.
session.
I love
This
Kanye.
is really just
I
about
wanna hear
everything that's been going on, and I want to conversate about it. So his rally that he had in South Carolina.
It's crazy.
Speak. How did y'all
Ray,
feel
what's
about
up?
that
Take
shit?
that.
Look at Soon's like, I'm ready.
Kanye, yo, and I was saying like the way he was speaking looked so crazy. Have you ever seen those like movies and stuff where it always does like a scenario where somebody sees heaven or sees the end of it all? And then they all just come back
This is a
and
crazy
they're
way to
bugged
open it,
out,
by the way.
and they're bugged out
That
because
was
they
very-
know what's
I like
gonna
the way you
happen and
depicted that.
they
That
don't
was
know how to
crazy.
stop it. He's there like, yeah, and in slavery, she said, was a choice, and then he didn't even say what he went to go work for the white man.
Well,
and I
actually,
was there,
Harriet
and that
Tubman
was about me.
didn't. Actually, Harriet Tubman did it.
Well, actually, Harriet Tubman didn't really save us.
Actually, yo, when a nigga hands get like this, bro, like,
Wait, Jay and Brady, did y'all practice that shit?
when a nigga hands get like this,
It's like, and slavery.
And when their pitch hits that, when it hits that, well, actually, I was like, Kanye,
Let's get a
I have
conversation
never
out of
heard. I have never heard.
let's get a conversation out of this though. So, Kanye West is bugging the fuck out, right? That's understood, right? Like,
Take it easy, sweetheart.
Kanye 2020.
you still voting for him?
Nope. Well, but let me tell you something. If it was between Trump and Kanye, I'm voting for Kanye.
Bro, that rally had every
And that's the honest
person.
truth.
That rally had
Hold on,
every.
let me
I
ask you.
would vote for Kanye purely out of entertainment.
So wait, so y'all would vote for Trump?
Dead ass.
Y'all would vote for Trump between Trump and Kanye?
Yo, I don't want to make this a Trump. I do not want to make this a Trump conversation because we will go in on that.
Kanye will never become president.
Yeah,
could.
It's not
If it's between
happening.
Trump and Kanye, I vote
It's
for Kanye.
not happening. This nigga is too unstable. Like he's
Nah,
the
it's
first
crazy.
dude to cry at a rally. Like
Yeah.
At his own rally.
Nah, that wasn't a cry. That was bawling. He was bawling.
And the things he was saying,
He
like
can't
even
handle that
about
pressure.
North and like abortions and Kim, and I was just like, what this got to do with the? I mean, this
Yeah,
got
too
everything
much
to do with the
pressure,
U.S.
'cause so many
actually,
people were
because
paying
this is our news, bro. Everything Kanye said in that rally, this is literally the shade room. This is literally life. This is the U.S. This is what we care about. This is what this country has come to.
So why do our options always suck every single time? Like,
Sucks every time.
why is it like old white man, crazy black man? Like, why do our options fucking suck? Why can't we get the
He's
same?
not the
nigga-
rent is too damn high guy. He's not him though.
You said what?
You remember that the dude that was running for president? He didn't
Who?
run for president.
Ooh.
He said the rent was too damn high.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Damn high. It's too
Damn high.
Who's
He
that?
was like he went viral.
Yeah, with the mutton chops.
I'd rather that
Yeah,
nigga than like, bro. I'd rather that nigga like. How come we can't get no stable? How can we get no stable 30, 35 year old?
they don't want that job.
And
And
fighting.
fighting.
What? 35.
They
You
don't
said
want
what?
that job.
Money? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
You
definitely.
need bread to be a
and to
president. You
become
need
like a
lot of
higher
money.
up in politics, you're gone.
Yeah,
Like,
to even have gotten there, by the time
you're
you get there,
fully
you're
robot,
already
like
That's your world.
you're playing by a different set of
Yo,
rules.
I saw
Yeah.
this
Like,
clip of Joe Budden. It said Joe Budden. Joe Biden talking about kids sitting on his lap, bro. Like,
Yo, this
and I'm
nigga's
like, what is going on?
Bro.
Like, what is going on with the world?
Why is
Like,
it that now,
who's
like,
there.
pedophilia and weird creepiness is like a fad. Like that shit is not a fad, but it's like it's like
all the demons in the world are just out in the open.
Like, and it's okay. We dancing with the devil, bro. 2020, we are dancing with demons. Like we are literally at a party dancing, eating with demons, and we're chilling. Bro, it's like I could turn on my TV. It's like I could turn on my TV and Jeffrey Epstein will come from the dead and literally give somebody an Oscar award. Like what? And it's mad normal. Like what is going on?
So is there? So let me ask you a question. This is like this is a very umbrella question. Is there any hope for America, or should we just like?
Of course there is.
There's hope for black people. I don't know about America.
There's always hope.
There's hope for black people. I don't know about this country. This country right here. I don't know, man.
This country was built by pedophiles.
Yeah, by creepos.
It's always been like this.
By creepos.
It's always been like this. These people are crazy. They've always been into all this shit. It's just things are really coming to light now. More, you know, and that's honestly, I think that's what this next year is gonna bring.
But soon, what are we doing with the light that's being shown? Like this is what the only thing people are gonna be able to do is break away, and that's what I think is we're gonna start to see more people they have to choose, like be in the system or out. You know, so communities will be started on this side, and here new rules which makes the system a little bit more robotic, a little bit more restrictions. Regulations.
You have to have this, you have to have that. You know what I mean? And it's like, we're gonna have to make that choice because that evil side, that dark side, they got too much power.
Yo,
the power's crazy.
Yo, I don't know if it's the hat, but everything you saying is profound as fuck. Right now, bro. Like that shit is hitting, bro. But I'm looking at when you say it's the hat, bro. Like I'm like, oh shit.
Yo, it's right, bro.
Now, Black, you wanted to say something?
Oh nah, he wrapped that up nicely.
He wrapped it up nice.
He answered my question.
Yeah,
like
man.
I know what side I'm picking. But yeah, so with Kanye, I want to hear scenarios. What do you guys think is going on? Can I go first?
Yeah, go
All right, cool. So
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think he is screaming for our help. I think he is in some real weird shit in the Kardashian home. I think some weird shit is going on, just like every weird shit happens to every other man that goes through that house. I think some weird shit is going on. I think he's in, I don't know if they're getting a divorce, but I think they're in the middle of some, like, Kanye's not fucking with this no more. And the Kardashians, you know, and the powers that be, Kris Jenner, is like, that's not how it works here. You can't divorce us. We divorce you. And I feel like they're trying to beat him to the punch. I feel like there's a lot of shit going on in that household. Because for one thing that I know is, as a woman, my man, my husband, would never be on that stage acting like that. And I wouldn't get him with the quick, let's go, oh, emergency, North just called, we gotta go. Like, bro, like, what are you doing?
I feel like with the difference, the only thing in that, I'm just gonna comment on that last thing you said, was just like, they're also, Kim is just as big as Kanye in a different world. Like, so where Kanye has things to do, Kim has things to do. Like, I was reading on TMZ, like, there were times she tried to pull up, that nigga was like, nah. She said she tried to pull up, the nigga was like, nah. Then he left the ranch to go to that rally. He went straight from the ranch to the rally. Like, did some extra shit, dipped, and is like avoiding contact and shit like that. At the end of the day, Kanye is rich enough to hide. That nigga is rich enough to be like, and Kim is gonna be like, damn, this month I'm not gonna make money. I'm just gonna wrangle in this crazy nigga who wants to divorce me, who's saying all this crazy shit out loud. She's gonna try to figure it out while I go. But I just personally think, like, for one, I think the way it looks, Kim is holding it down. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Kim is always holding it down.
And I'm gonna tell you why, and y'all gonna hate to hear it.
What's up?
Y'all gonna hate it.
Talk.
Kim is holding it down.
Why?
Yo, bro, publicly came out, was like, yeah, you know, everyone's spewing their narrative, so I'm gonna give y'all what's really going on.
That's what the Kardashians always do.
But wait, I'm not done. So she tells her what's going on, this nigga, we've tried. At the end of the day, only he can help himself. Comes out, boom. Tries to see this nigga. She curves it. Ask her mad questions. She's just like, well, you know, at the end of the day, like, we're trying to work it out, Bro, This nigga basically said, yo, I'm trying to divorce you. Whatever it is that they go through, it's always Kanye that's spilling the beans. It's never.
Because he's the only one who's being.
But wait, let me tell you something though. Like when you're also in celebrities, the way people receive information is very important. So like when it comes to when your life is played on a camera, like the way that they receive it, Kanye does it in a way where it's very selfish. Where it's very like, because at the end of the day, it's not just your wife. That's not just Kim Kardashian, but that's the mother of your daughter. And you're out here saying, oh, he fucked me. She fucked me at this conference. Fuck this bitch. I don't even know her. I'm not answering. At the end of the day, y'all have children. She tried to abort. You saying on national TV like you had thought about an abortion with your daughter. Like, you're bugging out. At the end of the day, I would hold any nigga, like let's say it was black, I would hold that nigga accountable. I would be like, nigga, you're bugging out. And there's certain things that not even your girl can help you with. That you gotta figure out.
But do you think some of the things are subliminal messages? Like when he said the whole North thing, what I got from that, I was reading subliminals. What I got from that is that Kim and her family are trying to do some shit with North, whether that mean in the model industry or whatever they're trying to do, and he's not fucking with it. I felt like a lot of the things he said, I do see what you're saying, but I felt like there was subliminals in there too. Maybe Kim really did do something with me. Like it's just like
if these are
it's like these could be things he's saying that are very embarrassing, but there could be truth in what he's saying.
My question is if these are cries for help, what is he doing? Is this new? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this new?
Nah.
You know
it's not.
It's
not. It's not. Yeah,
but
that's what I was gonna say.
Also to that, does it predate the Kardashians?
It does,
yes.
bro. It does.
Well, this is the
but I'm
thing.
not saying the Kardashians are the reason
level.
why. I just think they're enablers.
Yeah, not to this level. I think he may be crying out for help, but he got himself into this world.
Of course.
And he's involved with that family. Like, he's
very
involved
much
with the higher ups.
Yep.
Like, he did it.
That's
he's
a fact.
Up there.
He's up there.
And now it's like, oh shit. Like, I'm up here.
It's
He's
like when you get to the
around,
top of the roller coaster and you
and
get
I think
queasy,
he's
like,
and I think he's
like,
literally
he
scared.
thought
Like
he
he's
wanted
like,
to
I'm
ride
up
the roller
here.
coaster, but then he got up there.
Can we say what this really is?
What?
The Kardashian Curse?
For real. Who was? You remember that dude in the yard in Get Out? The light skinned dude with the hat. When he shook his hand, he was like. Yeah. He caught a nosebleed. You knew what that meant. Like, he's not all the way there.
And I don't want to blame the Kardashians. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not blaming them because at the end of the day, I think whatever Kanye is going through, I think he really does have mental illness. I think it's a mix of a lot of different things. But all I'm saying is that I feel like my guy's in some deep shit and he's trying to tell the black community, yo, they got me up here, guys, and I'm not trying to be up here no more. Please come and get me.
As a man, he has to respect his fans and he has to respect his brand. Because
respect his life first.
Respect yourself. Respect yourself.
All that included, because at the end of the day, you have to be responsible for what you cultivated. Like you created a following. You created something to where people rely on you, and you letting them down.
You letting us down, dog.
For that. And at the end of the day, that's where in his own self, he could either seek help or figure it out. But just because he's having a breakdown on whatever he's having a breakdown, he's famous, so it's public, but. You're having a breakdown at the end of the day. He's a regular nigga. And when niggas have breakdowns, you gotta handle your business and figure it out. At the end of the day, you can't wait for someone else to do it. And that's where I say Kanye has to be responsible. Because there's a lot of people with what he was saying, bro, he let us down.
Facts. But he's been doing that. We just forgive him so easily.
Has nothing to do with Kardashians. Some of the stuff you're saying, you're just crazy, my nigga. Like, slavery was a choice, we let it go. Harriet Tubman didn't free nobody. Kim didn't say that. No Kris Jenner said that. They're not worried about that. They're not talking about that. You had an idea. You didn't feel like you had to elaborate, and you came out here spitting some bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like
it's not to say that I'm not thinking that they're putting things in his head like that. I don't think he's putting those messages in his head. Mm-hmm. I think it's more so he's in that world, so it's warped his worldview. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
That's all it is.
Don't write him in on the ballot either. Don't
write him in. Don't write him in.
Do not write him.
Trey, does this affect how you listen to Kanye?
I separate. I did the whole deleting Kanye from my thing. It doesn't work. I like his music too much. But I'm gonna separate.
Y'all pick and choose with who y'all separate, bro.
I do.
The men. The men in hip hop, y'all are really fickle with it, bro. Y'all are so fickle.
You want to know
because
why?
had this been a woman,
Wait, can I tell you why? Can I tell you why though? And it's like I don't want to stay too much longer.
Let me
on
hear
this
why.
Kanye,
Let me hear why. Because he's a genius. He got sneakers.
Not even that.
Oh, my nigga's a genius. His beats are so cool.
It's not that. It's the fact that growing up, Kanye West had such an influence on my musicality, on who I am as a person, bro. You cannot deny that as a hip hop person, bro. It's like I cannot deny that.
So R&B and singers, R. Kelly must have had that, but you don't hear them over here like,
I
separate the two.
Kanye was bigger. Kanye wasn't touching little kids.
Can I tell you?
I know people who still bumping R. Kelly.
No, and I believe it.
I'm not gonna bump it on Front Street,
I'm gonna just bring it back to y'all are really funny with the people y'all pick and choose because time and time again, it seems like when women are in these type of conversations.
What do you mean, woman? Like,
what do you mean?
Next topic.
No. Expound. I want to learn.
What do you mean, woman?
It's just like Meg Thee Stallion. When you look at the Moniques.
Did you just compare Meg Thee Stallion to Kanye West?
No, I'm just I'm talking about the things that are happening into media. When it comes to media, like it's just like what women go through, how you guys are just so cut and dry with it. But with men, there's always room for
interpretation.
there's always room for let me know what's going on with him. Yo, he needs to give us an explanation. He needs to it's like, yo, Tory shot Meg, but let me hear it from Tory's mouth first. Let me hear the post. It's like what? It's like y'all always
the only difference with that though is that nothing was proven. Nothing was proven.
Nothing was proven.
Nothing was.
But I hear you. That's the
all I'm gonna say is every time Kanye does some bullshit, it just makes Drake go higher and higher and higher.
Don't say that because I could say Drake gave me 3 aggressively average songs this past few weeks.
The last one was not average. Eddie was not average.
No, the Only You freestyle, that was hard.
Yeah, that's just so why you saying 3 average?
The one where he sounded like The Weeknd, and the other one where it was just.
But guess what? At least Drake giving us music instead of telling us an album's coming out on Friday and it doesn't come out.
Can we talk about Logic?
Donda.
Can we talk about Logic? Let's talk about Logic. I'm in.
Yo, let's talk about Logic. This is my favorite topic, yo. Half black man.
Yeah, let's talk about Logic.
All right, so Logic dropped his final album. And these two niggas are the biggest haters I've ever experienced.
Wait, Trey, say it again. Trey, say it again. Say what I am.
These two niggas are the biggest haters when it comes to Logic, right?
This is false.
And hold on.
Alex for sure.
Hold on. And Joe Budden went on his podcast and he crucified Logic.
I love you, Joe.
Right? So I was scrolling through, right?
And he apologized.
So how many of you guys know Ra the Rugged Man?
R.A. the Rugged Man, yeah.
R.A. the Rugged Man? You know, you're familiar with him, right? He's a hip hop dude. I'm not familiar with him, right? But he commented on the Logic and Joe Budden thing, right? And he basically broke it down into categories of why Logic is actually better than Joe Budden. And I want to present it here on this podcast, right? Listen, he said, listen, let me. What? They're not letting me talk. They're not letting me talk. Listen to this.
I'd rather listen to Pump It Up than any Logic song.
Silence.
I want to Pump It Up 24/7.
Everybody silence. Look,
any Logic song that ever came out.
In terms of better albums, he said album for album, Logic wins. Joe isn't known for high quality albums.
Okay.
Live stage show. Let Joe do a stadium concert and let Logic do a stadium concert and Joe gets bodied. Not even close.
That's a debatable.
Okay, we're going to talk about it at the end. We're going to talk about it at the end. Rap bars. Joe wins this one. Joe is a higher tier bar for bar than Logic.
That's all I care about.
I roll up with a button before Logic.
That's all I care about.
We're going to talk about all this at the end. Flow and delivery. Logic has a more precise voice and flow. Logic bounces on beats nicely with various styles. It's a much more universal flow, and it's far more musically pleasing to the ear. Budden's flow is more regional.
That's a fact. That's debatable. Nah, the pleasing to the ear one. That was a fact until the pleasing to the ear because this ear does not like that.
All right, let me finish. Beat selection.
I don't want to talk mead and these tiers.
In terms of beat selection, Logic's beats, production, and mixes are higher quality than Joe's.
Of course, when you got no idea.
That's a fact.
You got no idea, bro.
Hold on, we're not done. Originality. Joe wins. Joe has a very distinct personality, and it comes through in his rhymes.
Yes.
Better all-around artist. Logic winner. Talk now.
I agree.
So let's go point by point.
Facts, right?
Let's go point by point. Let's go
agree.
point. But what was the
What's
first
I
thing that
agree.
he said?
So the first thing he said was albums, and he said
Joe Budden is known to be a mixtape killer, though.
But that's not an album.
It's a different time and different conversation.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay.
If we're really if we're making this a body of work conversation, Joe's mixtapes kill Logic's albums.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, point over here.
Okay.
We're done. Next one.
Okay.
Next one. Next one.
I mean,
I want to hear. What's up? Relax. Talk to me.
Nah, Black, I'm gonna be a
I'm
hype
just
man. I got you.
saying,
I got you, bro. I'm
An
gonna be a hype
album
man. I got
is
you.
much
Hold
more
on.
complex.
Kill him.
An
My fault,
album
I
is
didn't
much
say that again.
more.
Say that again.
An album is much more complex, and I feel like the creation of an album, it's just a deeper process than a mixtape.
Facts.
So to compare the two, it's hard. Like,
Can I ask you a question, Soon?
it's two different things. you know?
Soon, I have a question. If you had no idea as your producer, right, and you were an industry plant, and all you have to do, listen, all right, whatever. All right, so take out the industry plant. If you have no idea as your producer, and all you have to do is literally go into the stew and have half-ass J. Cole flow, and that's all you got to do, just do that. Wouldn't your album be better?
No.
My nigga, all he
Albums are curated from. It's like a movie.
It is.
Yeah, like
There
it really is. It's a
His
story
albums
from
are
front to
very
back.
well
Like
put together.
they're very good.
That's one thing
well
I
put
would
together.
say.
But
even if I
Todd,
don't
for
like
me
it all the
to
time.
listen to that, to care about that, I gotta care about what you're talking about. For me to even care that you got
I
a
see that
movie
point.
in your
I see that
album,
point.
I gotta
see
listen to the
that point.
first track and say, oh, this nigga's about to take me on a ride.
I see
That
that.
nigga makes me say, exit at the first song. Like, bro,
She is so
no,
disrespectful.
no.
Logic in the whole, like all the Tarantino tapes is crazy.
Fire.
Tarantino wasn't bad. Tarantino wasn't bad.
Fire.
Tarantino
was
Fire.
fire.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
Structures them and,
Fire.
and has like the AI shit talking through.
So
agree.
so we could say
agree.
that Tarantino album, Joe Budden doesn't have a better one than that. Let's argue.
I don't think so. But I haven't listened to
But
Joe Budden.
also remember
argue.
Joe's career and the things that have happened.
So what?
It's like
Okay, everyone got
Yeah,
their
that's
chance.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were not
personally-
shooting
Everyone got their
I
barrels.
personally don't like Logic, so I'll put any of Joe's music up against his albums.
I feel like.
I don't.
Bro, I'll put up his
You know what I'm not a fan
podcast.
of?
I'll put up his podcast.
I'm not
He
a fan
spits
of-
more bars in his podcast, Joe Budden, than Logic does in a whole album.
But that's where I agree with you. I think Joe Budden in terms of bars and I think he hit that on the head where it's like in terms of originality and bars. Of course, Joe Budden got
That's-
that
no one's
shit.
debating
Like that's
that.
like
So
not a
what do you come
debate.
for artists for? If not,
Thank
what do
you.
you come for a rap
Thank
for
you.
if not originality and
But
bars?
there's
Thank
more
you.
to
That's
it.
true.
I
That's a
mean,
good point.
That's a good point.
In
There's
rap.
There's more to
A
it.
better
Though. There's
rapper?
more
more
to
to
it.
it. Not
Joe
all
Budden
the
is a
time.
better
He's a
rapper.
better
No
rapper.
one's
Logic might make
disagreeing.
better
I'm not
music.
What's the
disagreeing
next
with
point?
I'm
What's the
not
next point? Niggas is getting lost to your
Yeah,
logic.
Yeah, the next point is live stage show.
Depending on where the show's
Yeah,
at.
Joe Logic gonna get all the white boys, all the little white boys
Logic's
who love
live
rap.
shows
all
are
the little
kinda
white boys who
fire.
love
I
rap.
never seen him. I never
I've
experienced
seen a
him.
few of them.
You could do it.
It's good.
Yeah.
A Logic concert's like a Lil Wayne concert. Those are how the people look.
Nah, relax.
No, not to be mean.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about
Rap in terms of rap
Alright.
bars, Joe got
Shit.
that flow and delivery. Logic kills him. Logic kills him. That's
Facts.
not even
Facts.
a
That's
conversation.
not even close.
That's not even a
His flow is
conversation.
That's not even
His
close.
flow is
That's
so
not even a
mid.
conversation.
It's not even
His
close.
flow
That's
is
not a
so
conversation.
mid.
Nah,
flow
don't
is
say
cool.
it's mid.
That's not even
Don't
a
say it's mid
conversation.
because then Joe's is below mid, and that's
My-
not the
my
case.
thing with Logic's
So
flow
don't
is-
say that.
What's up?
It's
My
cold,
thing with
baby.
Logic's
Let me hear
flow
black.
is
Sounds like cold.
he'll flow real nice and he'll ride the beat, but after a minute and 35 seconds of rapping, I don't have any quotables.
Thank you.
You have any Logic quotables?
No.
You got any?
I got one. I'm half black,
But
half
the
white.
quotables go down
Facts.
into the originality and bars. Those are quotables.
Yup,
Those are
Yeah,
quotables,
yup,
man.
yup.
And no one's disagreeing with that. But don't forget, as a rapper, his delivery, the way he's presenting you these bars, it's nicer. It's more cut, and like he said, it's more universal. You
Yeah,
can put
it's
it
more
in a
universal.
bunch of different things.
I like that word. It's more
You know what I
universal.
said? And that's a fact. And that's what goes into artistry as well. So when you go into the artist, not the rapper,
Here's my thing.
I don't
Saying
disagree.
the word better is not.
This
That's my thing.
conversation is
Don't say the word better.
What?
Logic is a more successful, commercially successful rapper.
That's it. He's a
He's
kid
not
box
a
rapper.
better
I
rapper.
think there's two different terms. There's who's the better rapper
Who's a better
and
rapper?
then who's the overall better
Artist.
Who's the
Yep.
overall
Yeah,
better
facts.
artist?
That's
Fact.
That's
That's a
two
fact.
different things.
That's fact.
Fact. And Joe's a better rapper, and
Exactly.
Logic is just an overall better artist.
That's a
I'll take
fact.
that.
That's
I'll
a
take
fact.
that. I'll
That's
take
all.
that.
That's
I'll
all.
take that.
Everybody good?
All right, I have a question.
I gotta
I have
pop
a question.
nobody?
I have a
What's
question.
up?
I have a question.
What's up? What's up?
though I do understand that rappers have claimed their retirements before, have spoken out. Do y'all feel like, how old is Logic? 25, 26?
He's like in his 30s, I think.
And I feel like he be biting
30,
people's
yeah,
shit,
some
but
shit.
whatever.
How
But
old is
anyway,
Logic?
on to it.
I'm gonna look it up.
Do you guys feel like Logic has given us enough, has done enough
Are
in
you
the
a Logic
culture?
fan? Are you a Logic fan?
Whoa,
matters.
yo,
Are you a Logic
to
fan?
the audience,
That
have you guys
matters.
not seen
Are
already?
you
I'm
a
not.
Logic fan?
If
So
the
you
world
can't
doesn't know by
really-
this point in this
so you
conversation that I'm not.
can't
But
really
let me ask you.
say
I'm
that,
just asking
though.
a
Oh,
question.
Logic
I'm
is
not
30.
saying.
Yeah, 30.
I'm asking a question. I'm not saying something. I mean, I'm saying something. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. At 30 years old,
Oh man.
Logic.
feel like it's
Do
getting
you feel like he
disrespectful.
has done enough in the culture, enough for rap?
Are you a Logic fan?
Let me finish what I'm the
Let him finish
question.
the question.
Do you feel like he's done enough for the music, for the rap, for the culture, for rap culture, because that's what he is, a rapper, to be announcing his retirement?
Are you
No.
a Logic fan? I
Thank
answered
you.
that by
I'm
are
gonna
you
say
a
this
Logic
though.
fan?
I'm gonna say
Thank
this.
you.
Hold on, let me
I enjoyed the Logic track here and there.
I'm
I wouldn't say
low-key
I'm
over
a
this
fan,
Logic
but like
conversation,
We can
I
skip
fucks
that.
with I fucks with Logic.
Hold on, let's hear
Say that again,
something.
sorry.
Like I fucks with Logic,
Okay.
but I don't think he needed to say anything. He could have just left. Like he's too young for that. Like
Nah.
you said, I think for him to announce a retirement,
I
it's
disagree.
like you didn't need to announce anything. Just
He probably would have got a
You
tweet.
didn't need to announce anything, but Logic, you gotta understand, there's a whole different demographic that we're just not a part of.
So why is he
That
retired?
we don't. But wait, but the thing is
People
like,
that, like,
but that's
really paying attention
different.
to him.
Logic
'Cause he's
always seems like the type of dude who it just didn't. It didn't seem like
Because hip hop didn't accept him. Rap did
it
not
was.
accept
It
him.
was well. He did his thing. He accomplished what he felt like he needed to accomplish. And at the end of the day, Logic, regardless of how you feel about him as a rapper, you can say he's trash, but he has a following and he has a big one. And the thing is, it's like he's not talking to you when he's talking about whatever. All that stuff he put on his cover was not for you, Alex. So that's why you don't feel it, because it wasn't for you. It was for the people who needed to hear, who bumped Logic, who bumped those mixtapes and
And
say,
there
yo,
are
that's
fans,
fire.
Alex.
So
And
am
there are
I
fans.
not a rap? Am I not a rap lover? He should have been a country singer. He should have been a country. He should have been a country a rapper.
Alright, pass
He
off,
should have
pass
did
off, bro,
something
pass
else.
off, pass off.
Don't come into my culture talking about you speaking for other people. What other people?
Pass off.
You should be speaking for me.
Alex,
Is that not true? Is that not true?
Nah,
Be a
nah,
country
nah,
singer.
nah, Brady, that made
Pass
sense.
off,
Pass
bro,
off.
bro.
Yo,
It's
be-
getting-
be-
it's
yo,
flirting.
if
It's
you-
flirting with disrespect.
If you
Pass off.
if you want
Pass
to make
off, bro.
music for people, then be a Panic of the Disco.
Yo, nah,
be
chill.
a rock star. Be a country
Alex,
star.
bro, chill. Bye.
bro.
And Trey, don't let me ever hear you say your top 5 without putting Logic in there. Because the way you be going to bat for this nigga, like that is your top 5
I
favorite
disrespect
artists.
the flow,
That is
like,
your
and I'm
favorite artist, bro. Okay, wait. After the talk shit, let's talk about the album. How was it?
Oh, that's what I meant to ask.
Pass the aux.
Pass off.
Yo, how was the album? Okay.
Pass the aux, bro.
Damn, it was that bad.
So let's talk
y'all had to
about-
pass
Nah,
the
yo.
aux.
Pass the aux.
So we're not gonna get into the whole entanglement, but
What's up?
I just wanted to talk to you guys about Will Smith because I feel like ever since that Red Table Talk and ever since everything that's been going on,
don't
niggas
like it.
been looking
I
at
don't
Will.
like it.
Actually, yeah. Do you guys feel like his GOAT status is being
Black,
compromised?
you take this one. Black, Black, take this
I
one.
wasn't
You
ready
lead.
for this
Dance.
combo, bro.
Black,
I wasn't
lead with
ready
this
for
one.
this.
Lead. What's
Willie,
up?
Big Willie.
You know what's
That's
crazy?
my nigga, yo.
I love
I
Will
was
Smith,
in
bro.
love with.
I don't think his status changed, but a little bit. I feel like we just don't look at Will as a position of power anymore, but we still want Will to win. I feel like through
That's
the
facts.
whole Jada and Will thing, it was just like, poor Will. We want you to win, bro. But it wasn't like we want you to beat the villain. We want you to just stop looking so crazy on
Stop
camera,
looking
bro.
crazy.
Okay, so what you think about it?
That's a good point, Black.
I think he's definitely been declining, and I think it's also happened with a lot of other celebrities. Like I just feel like a lot of them are just falling, you know. But seeing it happen to Will kind of just it sucks. But you know, there's a lot more
can't do
truth
that.
coming out about him and his other life that he lives and rumors and things
Yo,
like
bro.
that. That's like we don't know who this guy is. We don't know who any of this guy
The way he said that, we don't know who this guy is,
is.
bro.
Real shit.
That's a fact.
Alex, what you think?
As a woman, I like it. I like Will
still
Smith.
like Will?
I don't think Will does anything. I think him and Jada just like What's wrong
Yo,
with
I
this
never
dude?
felt something so much in my chest. He said, bro, we think about it, yo, we really don't know who this nigga is. That's how I feel, bro.
That's every celebrity. I like it. As a woman, I look at the Will and Jada situation, and it's just Jada's an alpha woman. That's all that it is. Jada Pinkett Smith obviously is an alpha woman, and me being an alpha woman, I see it. Like, I see how it is in that household. I see the way Jada is. She's not a pushover. She's the type that's like little, like mighty. I mean, small but mighty. Like, she gives me that. She does not play those games with Will. I feel like they have very open conversations. I feel like they're very real with each other. And Will Smith, he's always gonna be Will Smith. Like, bro, that was my first crush, my first love. Like, I love Will Smith. Like, there will never.
He was your first crush too?
Yeah.
Just dreamy to you.
Will Smith will always be the apple of my eye.
He lost you at I Am Legend.
Will Smith is a beautiful man. And Will Smith was.
Brady loves Brady loves telling niggas they're beautiful. Brady loves to say he's a beautiful man.
Come on now.
That nigga. Once I said I love him, he was my first love. That nigga shook his head so fiercely.
Like, and at the end of the day,
I know he's a beautiful man,
bro. Thank you.
You liked him in Ali when he was boxing and shit?
Yeah, like that nigga.
You liked when his shirt was off and he was sweating? You like the sweat by the apple? You like when he clenches his jaw?
Yeah, your mother.
Alright,
so anyways, but Will, I don't. It's like talking sweet about my dad because he's in a bad
that's
spot.
my dad.
Like, that's what I feel like. Like, I know it don't look good, nigga. It don't look good. Yeah, everything, you just look different. You look different. He's out here trying to have fun still, and I'm like, you're not enjoying that, bro. You are going through something, bro. You don't enjoy that as much as you're trying to make me believe.
Yo, it's so funny when we look at celebrities and we're like, I could tell you're going through something. A celebrity's like, nigga, what I'm going through.
Yo, and just look, but at the end of the day, I'm not quick to talk sweet about
Will Smith. Come on, let's go.
Who was bro? Some of my favorite video productions growing up was Will Smith. Mm-hmm. Fresh Prince.
Come on.
Wild Wild West.
Come on.
I Am Legend.
Come on.
Men in Black.
iRobot.
7 Pounds.
7 Pounds.
Ali.
Pursuit of Happiness.
iRobot.
Keep talking.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Aladdin.
Aladdin. And that
Fire.
movie was
Aladdin was fire. He made that movie.
Flip.
Give me a high five.
Come
bro.
on.
Give me that shit.
Come on. So I just feel bad talking sweet about my dad when he's going through something.
Okay, I chip in.
He's going through
Phil, what you think? What you think about?
Yo, can we have a moment real quick? This is the first time y'all two motherfuckers ever agreed about.
That's a fact. I think like this is the first time, like for real.
Yo, shout out to Growth. Shout out to Growth. Shout out to
Growth. So what's up, Phil? How you feel about Will?
I feel like
don't touch me, okay? Don't touch me.
I feel like this has been going on with Will for a while, but we always knew they had an open or some sort of dysfunctional relationship. But now that it's out on the table, people are like, oh shit, this is what y'all was doing? But at the end of the day, he's still going to be Will Smith. He's going to get through this couple months of embarrassment or whatever, and then he's going to get back to his
Lucid, I got a
regular
question.
life.
You give me open marriage vibes.
I'm with the shit.
I knew it.
Is that a question? That was a statement.
Are you an open marriage type of nigga?
I don't know. I say that now, but
You a Haitian. You is not an open marriage.
Nah,
You a
nah.
I cheat. You stay at home.
today.
Let me ask, yo, is anyone an open marriage in this room? Is anyone open marriage vibes?
Ask me that question when I make their money. Ask me that question when I make that money. Just ask me that when I make that money. When I make that money, ask me that question.
Everybody silence? What?
Yo, I love it. I love it because Jasmine is actually here now. So talk that talk. Talk that talk.
Look, I'm not an open marriage nigga.
You're not?
But if that was what niggas wanted to do, I would be open to talks.
So okay, I got you. Okay,
that's all I'm saying.
Would you look at your girl different if your girl asked you first? Can we have an open marriage?
Nah.
You would?
I'd be tight.
I'd be a little sick though. I'd be a little tight because I know where it's coming from. Because
He
the
said my
pressure was
butt
there.
would clench.
My shit would be like,
He said my butt would clench.
like what? What now?
That nigga said my butt would clench. At that point, would you feel like she's cheating?
But she just brought it up.
Or not
like
if
that.
she's cheating, but she's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like enough to have to talk to me. Like that's crazy. That's crazy shit.
I think open marriage and like communication are two different things. Cause y'all could be as wild as y'all want. If y'all doing it together,
That's
do
the same
whatever.
thing.
But if there can be questions in between that, then it's not. For
But
you.
that's
You know
the
what I
same
mean?
thing though. Open marriage needs communication.
It does.
That's what open marriage is. Communication about whatever the dealings that you're doing. So open marriage doesn't work when there is no communication.
How did y'all feel about the way they presented the entanglement situation?
I liked it.
You like
Yo,
that?
It was real.
they freaked that shit.
It was real.
They freaked that shit.
I agree. But when I say corny in the fact that like it just the ending I didn't like
What
it.
was the ending?
But they were like, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life.
I loved it. I loved when they said that.
Fuck
That
it.
was my favorite part of
That's
the whole
exactly
conversation.
what I'm talking about.
It
He's
makes
gonna be alright.
it makes me feel like they're connected. Yo, this happened 4 years ago, Brady. Like
I
you have to
know.
understand,
This
they're
happened for me
past
though
this.
2 months ago. So I'm not past it yet.
Oh my
I
God,
need
you
to get past
fans
it.
need to understand,
That's
y'all.
right,
And
yeah.
you're not in the
4 years ago,
equation.
but it looked like he was still feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the way
I mean,
fresh.
August didn't get over it.
Clearly.
He was in love.
What does this do for what does this do for August's
He's a
career?
bozo.
Got him a single.
Nothing.
Yeah,
But what, it
No,
doesn't
no,
work
shit.
out for
Wait,
Will,
nah,
bro.
hold up. His latest song got
Whack,
views.
but it was whack.
Entanglement?
But it got
Because of
views.
It was more some
because of
Tekashi
his
shit.
relationship. It was on some Tekashi
It was a
shit.
moment, but the
Facts.
song was
It
He
was a
made
moment.
money though.
August
Yo,
was fire.
let's talk about good music, all right? The DMX and Snoop battle, the versus battle. How did you guys feel about it? Who watched it?
It was
How y'all
hilarious,
feel?
especially when
fire.
DMX took the shit break and then came back. Like that shit was hilarious, bro.
shit was
But
fire.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like honestly, like I had Snoop Dogg winning for me personally. I had Snoop Dogg winning, and when I was listening to the
Ty, we
records,
probably gonna go a little over, but it's gonna be alright.
I'm gonna say that right on the pod when I'm not
Yeah.
playing.
Right when I'm fucking talking.
I'll play.
It's the respect shit I be talking
Nah,
about.
I'm playing.
Nah.
But anyways, so yeah, like when it came to the battle, I had Snoop winning, and then when it was actually going on, I didn't realize how hard them DMX records hit
Hard.
until where the hood at.
Like DMX, you get like 2 inches
Bro, I
taller.
literally
That's that
couldn't
New York
I
shit.
had
That's
to
that
jump
New
up.
York
Like
shit.
I had to jump
DMX,
up. Like, and you guys brought up a good point where it was just like you want to bring it up right now. Where it's
Nah, I said it. Like I was just like, yo, we're from the East Coast, so we like that gritty.
Yeah.
We like that. We love that shit. We love that shit. Like we really like that in your car. The car's bumping, guns floating. Oh!
Chopper, let it rain.
Can we talk about my
We
fault?
love that shit.
I just thought about something
You know, in the West Coast, they love that little. Yeah, they like that smooth, that little crip walk. They like the little. They like the, but we like the.
Yo, can I? Sorry.
Rip your shirt off.
I literally just thought about this in this conversation. I literally just thought about this in this
I'm getting
conversation
hot, yo.
where it's like, yo, like it's crazy how much of a mindset music puts you in. Like, you know, like it's crazy. Like, yo, that shit really puts you in some
Yo,
mindset.
that's why they say stop having your kids listening to these music, bro.
Bro,
Yo.
when I listen to Freddie Gibbs or Benny the Butcher, I'm literally about to cook crack, bro. Like, I'm literally about to cook crack. Like,
You just woke up, man. Flour in the pot, bro. You don't know what's happening. Man, flour and water everywhere. You just.
I don't know why.
Yo,
Like,
Shay, I like that. Do it again. Yeah.
the mean face. Like,
Yo, bro.
Yo, when I listen to pop, I feel like I'm Lil Kim in the 90s, bro. Like, I feel like I'm hanging with the niggas.
Yo.
They got guns, I don't. I got my lip gloss, and we getting
The
it.
thing about pop is pop sounds like earthquake music, bro. Like,
Pop
shake
Smoke?
the room. Like, I told that bitch in
yo, honestly, I can only imagine a Pop Smoke concert, bro.
Woo!
Oh my god.
The floor would break. The floor would break.
I came to shake the room. Like, oh shit, nigga, the whole room is shaking. Like,
Oh my god.
that shit's
Wow.
crazy.
Probably lose
But
my-
yeah,
But yeah, East Coast, we like that shit. That's why I
facts.
feel like, you know, a lot of, you know, East Coast people were like DMX one, and a lot of West Coast people
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like Snoop one.
was a good
Snoop
battle.
has a lot of just vibe out classics. Like, he got hits, but DMX, he got those come in the basement, I'll kill you.
Not for real.
It's like, yo, I like that shit.
I don't
And that-
give up, my boy. Y'all like this
Love
shit is
it.
crazy.
This is like one of the only niggas who can say names for 15 minutes.
Lakeisha.
Like, nah, that's a fact, bro.
And
Like,
DMX, like in that battle, he's old, he's big now. But I'm just so happy he's alive. And not only am I so happy he's alive, I'm so happy he's still himself. You know what I mean? Like, cause even in that battle, like, yo, he don't give a fuck. He says what he wants. He says it how he wants to. But he still has
That's
gems.
always been
He still
X.
has
That's
gems
always
in
been
there,
X.
bro. Like,
Always
he's
been X.
speaking facts. It's like,
That's
yo,
why he a legend.
maybe you gotta go there to go there sometimes.
You don't want to go with DMX.
But I don't want to go
you don't
there.
want to go with DMX.
I
don't wanna go with
DMX.
DMX. Like you said, I'm just happy that he's alive though, because you know that's hip hop royalty at the end of the day. Like no matter what, niggas can clown, joke around, and it was a funny ass battle. But at the end of the day, you gotta put respect on his
Uncle
name.
Snoop is the best thing we got, bro. He's one of the best that we got, bro. Like we gotta protect him at all costs. Like Uncle Snoop, like he's still an entertainer, bro. He was
got Ice Cube, we got Dre.
yeah. But Snoop is still the one who's the most active when it comes to social media, when it comes to like
We
Snoop.
got T.I. Well,
T.I.
yeah,
He's
T.I.
not West.
Yo, we not from the south. We not from the south though.
Expeditiously.
T.I.'s
T.I.
getting
does
one of
his
those that's
thing.
getting annoying when he speaks too.
Say that again.
T.I.'s starting to get annoying when he
Yeah, I
speaks
don't like
too.
when T.I. speaks.
All right,
Whoa.
Expeditiously. Oh yeah, PassTheAux. All right, so
we love you. We love you.
let's end that.
Before him and Derek Grace tag team.
Oh yes.
They're gonna tag team.
T.I.
Yo, before
T.I.
T.I. and
Derek
DMX tag team battle rappers, bro. I'm not.
Bro, Derek Grace gonna be in the comments. What I tell you about that damn podcast? Insert still don't remember their names. Fuck you. Anyway.
Actually have problems.
So to end the podcast, now I'm feeling good today, yo. I'm not even drinking Teleport, but so yeah, we're gonna wrap up the episode with your ancestry talk.
Oh,
Let's
I
get
just
it.
wanted to bring up a little quick point. Is like, do we know where our ancestry is from? And to just reiterate the importance of family and history. You know what I'm saying? So I brought some stuff here today that actually like is from where I'm from. So from, like we said before, Benin City, we got these in the background. So I just wanted to open up the
Benin City
conversation.
sounds like money. So please talk to us
Bro,
about
Rich,
that.
Well, Benin City was actually at one point one of the largest empires in all of Africa. It has the largest earthware and tear structure, so it was made out of like the earth, and it was called the Walls of Benin, and it encased the empire. Only like maybe 3,000 to 5,000 miles shorter than the Great Wall of China.
Wow.
5,000 kilometers. Sorry, I think it is. I don't know the measurement. You know, everywhere but America, they be doing some extra shit. So, yeah. So, you know, just a lot of history in bronze, art.
Damn, that's where I'm from. I gotta be from there.
You gotta be from there.
I'm Princess of Benin. I got to.
No, that's a fact. So, I mean, just to know, like, do we know? You know, Soon brought out the hat, man. Do we know where our ancestry is, bro? Do we know where we come from? And you know, what's the importance of family history? You know what I mean?
Man,
Marking it down.
I think right now, and it sucks that everything is pretty much a fad. You know, right now I think like healthy eating is a fad. But like ancestry and, you know, fucking with where you came from is like looking like it's the thing right now. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot to go down. Even shouts out to damn, I wish I remembered your name, bro. But this shirt's from a Haitian author.
Nice, dope.
Shouts to him.
I think that's his name at the bottom.
Yeah, but I don't know the.
Where'd you get that shirt?
You gotta check his
don't do
website,
that.
bro.
Don't put
Yeah,
it
you
out.
crucifying me.
Yeah, don't do
you
that.
Oh no,
crucifying
you
me.
bought it from his site. No, I meant more so like where to get it.
About this man, bro.
The links will be in our bio.
Look, so you just read it and put the caption in Google, bro. Like,
He knows nothing.
but yeah, nah, it's important to see nothing but the shirt, bro. What it says.
But you got it, and that's
You know, it's just it's important to know a little bit about your history to know, you know, what kind of spirits is in you.
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Like,
That's a fact.
you know, like Haiti, for example. You know, we're Haitian, and you know, Phil, 1804. We were the first
I'm not
country.
Haitian. Stop asking.
Niggas is asking.
Niggas be asking me if I'm Haitian.
You know
Yo,
why?
you're
It's
so
because
fucking
it's your
authentic
Nigerian.
African in
If
this
your
county.
family was displaced, you would have been a Haitian. You give me that energy.
Yeah?
If y'all had
I'll
been
take it.
displaced by the,
If y'all had been displaced
if y'all were
Haitians-
displaced by the
Haitians
French,
be
something
like
by
would
the
happen.
French, yeah.
But it's like, yeah, you know, like we were the first black slave entity to revolt, you know, and get our independence. So it's just important to have
Stand
that,
up, Haiti, stand
you
up.
know, have some, you know where you come from, know that you got some of that resilience in you as a Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting cool. You know what I'm saying? It's getting cool. So that's that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's that shit.
Yeah, I'm Haitian. Both my parents are Haitian. It's now that I'm getting older that I'm starting to like resonate with a lot of the culture and understand like the fact that I'm Haitian, like it makes sense, like because it's just like even the things I'm into, like, but like even with your African culture, like as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize that Haitian culture and African culture are like so synonymous, like they're so similar, so many like, and obviously we're all African at the end of the day. I feel like if I were to go back, I would have been Nigerian, and I'm gonna keep that a funky because me and my mom, when I was a kid, we would watch Nigerian films. We would literally like.
Talk about it. We
Like,
see the same
like
shit.
yeah, like we would watch
shit.
Nigerian films. I always felt so connected to the culture. Always like I was always loud and obnoxious, just like like my Nigerian brothers and sisters. Like the accent, I'm not that far from it. Yo, I go to an African party, I'm busting down. Niggas is like, you Nigerian? I'm like, yo, it's in my blood. So I really feel like I am Nigerian. But you know, I'm Haitian. So but yeah, Haiti, a lot of art, a lot of like poetry is huge. Like spoken word is huge in Haiti. A lot of art comes out of Haiti. When it comes to painting, dancing, a lot of our dancing and music is very similar to Africans. We're right on them drums. Poetry is very big in Haiti. Just spoken word, honestly, and like storytelling. I feel like a lot of our cultures come from like storytelling and just our ancestors and stuff like that. But yeah, the fire in me, I definitely feel like the person I am definitely comes from my resilience in Haiti. Like, it's just like there's so much fire in me. I got so much fight in me. I'm so strong, just like my people. So it's just like, yeah, when you really look down your ancestry, you really start to, especially when you get older, these things mean things, you know? Just kind of like a juicer means something when you're older. Like, it's just like these things really start to like, you're like, oh, that's where I come from. That's who I am. That's why I'm the way I am, you know?
I'm the only,
you are definitely Jamaican.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican. And I know we wrapping up, so I'm just going to keep it short, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamaicans, you know what I'm saying? Cause
I love Jamaican. I love African.
I didn't realize, like, as a Jamaican though, really didn't realize, like, my relationship with weed until like I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a Fendi. I didn't realize my relationship with it until I like smoked with my dad, and he offered me before to smoke with me, but like when I did, like when we actually like smoked together, it was a very spiritual thing, like, and I really realized how deep it went, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad is the brother of a Rasta, you know what I'm saying? Like, he believes, he's a straight Jamaican. Both my parents, my whole family straight Jamaican. So I really didn't realize my relationship with weed, and it changed everything for me once I had that experience. So I'm Jamaican as fuck. Not saying that Jamaicans are just weed, but I'm just saying that that's a part of it, you know what I'm saying? And we look at it differently, you know? I want to do a shameless plug. Martyr Status is out. It's available. Go check that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Shameless plug.
You know what I'm saying?
Your one take's coming out
Martyr
soon.
Status is out right now. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out. But yeah.
And isn't it crazy? Because, you know, we got Haitians, we got Africans, we got Jamaicans at the table. Like, isn't it funny how when we were younger, we used to get ridiculed for our culture? And I feel like that was a part of America trying to rip us apart. Because even when I got to, like, college, some of my closest friends were Jamaican, African, just Caribbean, black people. Like, yo, we are all one, bro. Like, when it comes to just our tribes and our cultures, and when you are friends with different cultures, you're really like, oh shit, we're all the same, bro. We literally, down to when we eat the same shit. Like, literally, it's just different things. Even with the Spanish culture, you know what I mean? Like, we're just so similar. And it's like we all come from such a struggle, you know?
Spanish people are black too, bro. Y'all Dominicans, y'all black. All of y'all.
Blackly black. If you share the same island as the blackest people on this continent, how can you not? Like, what? Like, come on.
And also, just throw in there, just lastly, is for all my people who made my displaced Africans, my people who were adopted, my people who, you know, aren't so, don't have such a strong sense of where they come from and who they are. Like, do the research to find that out.
But don't do Ancestry.com. They're just trying to take your DNA. Do not do that.
But, I mean, do something. Like, do something.
Talk to your mom. Talk to your parents.
Find that out. And when you do find that research, you know, come to grips with what that is. And, you know, if you find out you do come from certain shits, try to just immerse yourself in that culture. Not saying that you got to be something that you're not or something you weren't trained to be as you're growing up, but just be aware that is a part of you and do your diligence into exploring what that is.
That's a fact.
And immersing yourself in it so at least you know a piece of what you are.
I love that, Brady, because it's like even when you get older, you know, we're second generation. I mean, we're first generations. We're gonna have kids, you know, and I already feel such a separation from my culture, you know, and I don't want for my kids not to have those laughs at accents, you know, not to have those moments with their cousins where they're talking shit and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just like
it's important.
It's
to
so important.
Preserve the culture, because one day we'll all be mutts. There'll be no more grandmothers that got that good food.
Yep.
Like,
and it'll just be the culture that saves us.
Yeah, we need to
ask your parents some questions, man.
If you got grandparents around, ask them their secrets in the kitchen. Ask them things. You know,
cook with
that
them.
stuff dies. You know, keep it alive.
That's a fact.
And they're not just gonna tell you. You gotta look for it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. They won't bring it up.
They won't bring it up.
More often than not, you gotta go find it.
You gotta go.
Unfortunately, I never met my grandparents though. Like that's the thing. Like I never they came from. They was Jamaican. And, you know, they didn't even come to America. Like my parents came here, so I never met my.
I'm telling you, ask your parents. Even ask your parents how they came to this country. Because I asked my mom that like a year ago, and the response I got back was crazy, man. Like, just ask her, how was it even transitioning from your country to this country? Like, I'm telling you, ask your parents some questions, man. Because they got some stuff where it's like, you talk so much, but you don't tell us this?
Now, facts. You talk so much.
You talk so much, and you're not telling us that.
Yeah,
But, yo, they come from some shit, bro. And they could really, it might not be the same trauma, but they could really resonate with some of our trauma, man. They could really do it. Last thing before we wrap up the this conversation, do you guys feel like your culture plays a part in your music today?
Say that again? I'm sorry.
Do you feel like your culture plays a part in your music today?
Yes. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
My culture is everything to do with, yo, Jones.
Hey, Jones.
My culture is literally
That way you
everything.
just pull up and just fuck up the whole vibe. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jones. Yeah, we're not doing something or nothing, Jones.
Oh my God. Anyway.
It's not like we in the middle of something, Jones. Hey, everybody say what up to Jones, right? We all love Jones, right?
We do.
We all love Jones, right?
Yeah, like I was saying, my culture definitely plays a big part. I actually one of my goals as a musician is to go down to Jamaica and make a straight Jamaican album. Like that's one of my goals. So
that's dope.
You know, like it's definitely real. It's definitely real as fuck, you know?
I love it. Yo. Oh, yeah. What were you going to say?
Oh, no, nothing.
Yo, guys, I think this was a great episode 3.
Facts.
I know we haven't been out in a while, but I definitely feel like this episode was great. And I feel like our fans are our fans are definitely going to love it. And, you know, they've been waiting for this.
Yep.
So, that's the wrap up of episode 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll wait. Press that subscribe button. Tell your grandma, tell your mom, tell your barber, tell your hairdresser, tell your waxer, tell your lash specialist, tell everybody about PassTheAux.
Specialist?
Yeah, there's lash specialists.
Y'all
Like,
niggas is getting
See, I just be
titles,
blowing
bro.
money on bullshit.
Lash specialist?
we do. Nah. That's a fact. We do.
Lash specialist? That's your specialty? We gonna
Yo, shout out to New York as a nationality and their Black Lives Matter shirts. So fire. So fire.
Shit is hard.
So fire.
Shout out to them boys over there, you know what I'm saying? New York is a nationality, you know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. You feel me?
Shout out to Mike Visions, and we out. What are we going out to?
I just thought we might as well plug in some martyr status, right?
Aww.
Plug in some martyr status. Put a shameless plug in.
Y'all don't got to. Y'all don't want to.
We love y'all, bro.
my
We
man.
appreciate y'all.
Yo, go stream this record, bro. Go listen to this record. I got a lot more music dropping on
Like,
niggas'
comment, and
foreheads,
subscribe. Comment, tell us how y'all been feeling. We love y'all. Thank you so much. Martyr Status out now. Some new nigga.
Study the hidden colors, black brothers. History destroyed, no more Moors. Warren Buffett to a monster moose, yo, they money not the same. Egyptologists, agents, disinformation, rich and proud for the black. I never back out. As a kid, I used to act out, now I act now. Baltimore with the snakes and bears. Tom Mullen, know the more they box me in, the more I fight. Compare style, you think I'm dancing. Charles Manson in my mansion. Criminal with a nice style. Spreading the word of Osiris like it was a virus. Where did they find us? The finest. Hannibal Barker or the elephant. I got a couple coins feeling elegant. Ahead of my time, did I come too soon? Classical music, the real soul music that they stole from us. They ain't told us this so they could hold the dick. Shining in my black Amours.